if you can spot what is the error of the two pyramids when the sun rises, focus your attention on just the gradient color. If you can see that there is an error there, you begin to understand how a child thinks. So if the sun is rising, the faces that are facing 4 is lighted up. But look at 3. 3 is also lighted up in the back rear end. So that's a shadow by right. So if a child draws and says that this is correct, then you would explain likewise, no, the shadow is supposed to be on the tree area. But you must always ask the child, why does he think that this is an area whereby it is lighted up, the back part? Okay? Why? And the child will tell you, because the material is glass, the light goes through. Get it? Never underestimate the mind. You are never right, and he is never right. But you are never wrong, and he is likewise never wrong. It is the understanding of each other that is important. Given the time to explain why, he will actually tell you, oh, the material is glass. Because I saw a prism, the light was going through. So, we limit our thinking. Do not limit your thinking. Okay? These are all simple shapes. But in simplicity, there is depth of understanding. So now we bring back you to the 3-dimension. Okay? Pyramid 3-dimension facing up. Can you see the pyramid 3-dimension facing in and the pyramid 3-dimension facing this side? This is just 4 dots, but look at the possibilities. You are just beginning to understand 3-dimension. You came from the world of 2D and you are entering the world of 3D. So what else can you do with all these dots? Okay, the red dot system. This is actually orientation. How you orientate an object of 3D in 3D space. And it's very important. When you duplicate it and when you animate it, the same pyramid can create a system flow. So this is a part of the process of red dots moving. Okay? You create a manufacturing system flow going forward. So that is just simple duplication and animation. This is important. I'll explain to you why later. Creating actions equals emotions. Imagine the 2 pyramids as 2 dogs fighting. One attacks, one fights back, and the other one runs away. You can create emotion, you actually succeed in your presentation. Emotion is one of the most important things in all human factors. To understand that is to create life in a 2-dimensional object which is drawn in 3D. Okay, let me just stop this here. Remember the car in 2D that you drew? Look at the UFO. It is now activated by animation after duplication. Sorry. See where the UFO actually comes from. This is part of imagination, creativity. So if you can actually create things out of a simple 2-dimensional object, the red dot is to guide you. Okay? Then you will see possibilities where there is none. And that is part of the process. Let's take the same thing. The 2-dimensional car that you saw is now the front of the car. It is how you see things that is not there. And likewise, you can convert it back from the 2D car facing front up back into a UFO. This is just through basic duplication animation. You don't have to be complicated to make things clear. All you have to do is teach them the basics. The red dots is a system whereby you actually teach them the basics. Follow the dots, move the dots, copy the dots. Simple copy and paste. But within it, creativity exists. So you have to see where there is none. And that is why I told you the first slide, the most important slide with all those images is the process of front of a car morphing into a UFO, likewise. It is how you think. Now we go into the 3-dimension side. Your 2D car, we bring it into 3D perspective. Okay? This will teach you actually how to go into 3D perspective so that you can actually draw reality. Reality is important. Do not draw 2D, but in reality.